Ooh, I escaped Tokyo and now I'm in paradise. Let's talk about it in this video. Okay, so about 3 weeks ago, packed up all my stuff, everything I own pretty much. Wait, except I have boxes of Pokemon cards stored away as backup savings. More or less, I have everything I own in my backpack. I got a one-way ticket to Okinawa, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Just get a feeling of what it's like, because I've been here before, and when I first came here, I thought I want to live here. This is just look at it. So now I'm contemplating whether I should be a bushman or a city bugman. But anyway, so I got all my stuff, packed it up, and I'm here. I'm not very good at nature because I've been in the city for too long, but hey, let's give it a try. I'll try and talk about the thoughts of leaving the main city as an engineer, or just as a person who wants to change their lifestyle. And I'd like to go through all these different topics, whether it's about rent or how much you need to make. You know, a lot of guys watching me, you really want to get a waifu, and that means girlfriend for the non-weebs, girlfriend or wife and all. We're trying to merge all that into one video and try and get some feedback from you, my viewers there. Or if you're not really into my stuff, drop a comment. That's really good too, because it helps the algorithm. First off, where am I? I am in Okinawa, a place called Motobu. Nearby there is a aquarium, which is not really my thing. I don't like watching dolphins. It's not really my thing. I like it in the nature. But anyway, and I'll be staying around here for as long as I think is right. And Okinawa is the southernmost prefecture of Japan. It's got a rich history, a really interesting culture. More or less everyone here speaks Japanese, but still something about the local people really resonates with me. And I've just got to put it out there that remember, I'm half Samoan, so I'm more or less an islander, and New Zealand is pretty much an island, so I'm kind of an islander that's been stuck in the city for 12 years. So just got to put that out there for you. Whip my hair a bit. Now I look like I'm the real deal. So check it out, guys. Why would someone move here? Why would I choose Tokyo over paradise? Should I become a bugman in the city or a bushman in the countryside? I don't know. Let's talk about it. I'm really liking this. What do you think? Why should I even come here? Why should I live here? That's the thing I've been asking myself for the past 2 or 3 weeks being here, being at something like this. It really makes you think. Yeah, 12 years in Tokyo is a bit too much. Why would I leave Tokyo when Tokyo has everything? Anything you want, Tokyo has, But maybe I want something else. Maybe one of the key components is nature. Even though you can get nature nearby Tokyo or close by, it's scripted, or it's I don't know what the word is, but it's still around the city side. So even the neighboring countrysides of Tokyo is still kind of city-like minded people. Nothing wrong with that, because I'm more or less a product of the city, being a bugman soy dev, and just having open space, having more nature. And one thing I really did notice is the locals are a lot more friendlier, and well, that's because I also speak Japanese well enough. But even if you don't, I think they're probably nice. I mean, there's other parts to that, other moving parts, but yeah, I think one of the main reasons is nature. Just being around nature, and that changes so much of your lifestyle. Just having the sun. I should put my hat on. Okay, I'm a legit bushman now. But just having the sun around, and then every morning going for walks on the beach, every morning just not having that feeling of buildings all around you, the trains are busy, and even if you don't have stress, someone's giving you stress. I'm not like into spiritual stuff and all that, or maybe I am, but you can just feel the stress of people in a big city like Tokyo. Let's just see how this goes, because right now I'm high on sun, if you can do that, high on nature. Let's keep this going. So I do ask myself, if I do leave Tokyo, what would I be missing? Not really much in terms of activities. If you're working in an engineer, just in an office all day, and then at nighttime you probably go out drinking or something. Guys, don't tell me you're gonna get the girls in your spare time, because you know you're not. Whatever I'm missing, more or less I can get it nearby here. And to be honest, me, it's just craft beer. I like craft beer. It's a bit pricey, I know, but I'm a millennial. I like craft beers. In terms of convenience, right? So of course you're in a large city, so everything is convenient. But if you love shopping, of course, if you love shopping, this is not the right place to be. You shouldn't be in the this kind of countryside. You know, I don't really buy stuff like, you know, things. I don't really care too much about things and the latest fashion trends. In fact, I prefer the local clothing here, which I bought here. This is the local clothing, which is made, the buttons are made from coconut, and the designers are locally designed, and it's all made in Japan stuff. So I kind of like that. I prefer that. Of course, you might be paying a bit more than, let's say, Uniqlo, but the stuff's going to last a long time, and you know who made it, more or less, and you start sounding like I care about the environment, which I don't really care about the environment. I don't really care, to be honest. I just like the design and the story behind it. Missing stuff? No, I won't miss most. Of anything. Well, the internet works everywhere. The internet works on nearly anywhere. So no problem with that. And I have talked to quite a few engineers who say to me, oh, I'd love to live there, or I'd like to live near snow, or, you know, they want to live an engineering lifestyle near a resort. But they never do it because I think we get used to the city life and we don't really think there is another way, but I think there is, and I want to try it. I don't feel there's any real reason to stay there unless I want to make a lot of money in the next 5 years. I love me some money like Mr. Krabs, but I don't know if that's not really what I want to do. I mean, just being in this kind of environment, I kind of know that, yeah, it's not really for me maybe. But in the sense that, look, you're a freelance engineer and you're fully remote. You can make the same amount of money living anywhere you want, right? So that's the kind of idea I'm trying to look at. You can make a lot less money online because you won't even need that much. Going to a dolphin show is the ultimate bugman thing to do, and especially to laugh and enjoy that feeling. That is peak bugman. Going to these events and talking about other people enjoying looking at captured dolphins is the ultimate bugman thing to do. Checkmate. And I know there's like some people saying stuff like you should leave Japan or something. So I get a lot of people recommending me to leave. They say something along the lines of, it's quite common. Oh, you should go to Thailand there. The rent is $2 a night, you know. And then they say, oh, Japan sucks. I've lived in Thailand and I've lived in Vietnam for a bit. I get it. It's cheap. Japan offers the greatest service ever in the world, honestly. The greatest service. So if you can live out these ways and only pay $300 or $400 a month for rent, and then, well, the rest of your food and all that would only cost you around $400 or $500, let's say $100 a week. So you don't have to spend so much money. So if you just want to rent and eat, you can spend around $1,000 a month. That's not including the other stuff, right? So if you want to buy a new computer and all that, it's all the same here. You can, whatever you want, you can just take an hour bus away, or an hour and a half bus, and then buy all your tech stuff that you need. But in general, look, it's simple. If it's under 500, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment near this area. So you know. And then for food, some foods are expensive because it's imported to these countryside. It's all countryside areas. But if you try and find local foods, they in general are a lot cheaper. Especially if it's like some. I was walking down where I'm staying, and this, another lady said that the old lady doing gardening offered her some free vegetables. So, you know, if you just get local vegetables, it's really cheap. So let's just base it off that $1,000 a month, you can live in this type of area. That's for food and rent. So whenever people diss Japan or something, I always say to them, in my head I say, okay, now how's your country going? right? And once you do that, then you start going, okay, you better not like start dissing countries. It's not like, bro, don't be a dick. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like your country's trash or my country's trash, but just to jump out with like one sentence, you never experienced the country, and then you think everything is Tokyo when it's like, no, you go out to these areas and it's so different. The people are different. I mean, they all speak Japanese, but you know what I mean? They're chill around here, especially around here. I'm not a cyclist or anything, but I do enjoy riding a bicycle. Not fast or anything, just slowly and calmly. That's one of my hobbies. Your hobbies will change as you move to the countryside. Okay, so now you're going to ask me, but Tyrone, how do you get the lady? Where are the ladies at? Tokyo has all the mamacitas and all that. And yeah, fair enough, that's true. But remember that when you live around a tourist location, there is like a Hilton just here, and there are all these backpackers and hotels. Everyone who you interact with is most likely on holiday, and there are kind of like groups of girls or two girls, or so when you meet people, you meet them at their happiest moment. So instead of going to Tokyo and you're meeting them in the places where you meet them, they've all finished work and no one's in the best mood, right? Another one is arbitrage of income. Arbitrage. So in Southeast Asia, people go there with good IT incomes, and they go to the local markets, and you make 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times more. Probably more than that than the average engineer. Okay, so it's not going to be that much of a difference in these kind of local tourist spots. I hope there's no, something might kill me. Let's say a junior dev in Tokyo can make, let's say, 3K a month, like Sanjuman. In this area, Sanjuman's pretty good. This prefecture is probably the lowest income in Japan. And you can hear from locals saying like there's a lot of poor people in this area. So I'm just trying to say that coming in here into these kind of areas of Sanjuman or 3,000 per month, it might sound to you like, oh man, is that all? But if you talk to some local guy who goes, hey, that's pretty good. If you can make 4 or 5K, then yeah, you're really like, you're the man. I was in a cafe just before, and there were some couple ladies, and they were all like, they're either from Okinawa or they're from another city. But I'm just saying, you can just say, just go, hey, I mean, I'm not going to teach you that stuff. This is not a pickup thing or anything, right? You learn yourself that stuff. I'm just trying to say that your income goes a long way in these areas. But there is another way to get a fine mamacita, a waifu. That is through the dating applications. If you can stomach going through that process. Here's a trick. Check this one. You rent the Hilton Hotel. You take some awesome photos. You rent some stupid Gucci BS. You rent yourself whatever stupid Jeep you can find, and then you have all these cool pictures of yourself, and then you advertise yourself as a crypto nomad CTO, multinational, and you live in the Hilton. That's one trick. You're more or less faking the lifestyle. I'm not saying put a banana in your underpants and take a photo, and yeah, you will get people that you won't like, but hey, I'm just saying you got to get willy way, right? At the end, when you go for the date with them, I don't know if you have to rent everything else again, but you go, look at the camera, you got punked. Okay, so the sun's setting. I'm getting tired. I think I OD'd on sunlight, if that's possible, or nearly OD'd. Yeah, let me know what you think. Am I being too, this kind of thing, or do you think it's the way to go for you, or do you think you want to stick around the city? You're a bug man, or you're a bushman. So just comment bugman or comment bushman. Let me know what you think. LinkedIn and Discord, and I'll start to do some more other IT related content, but I won't be coding or anything, just talking about Japan. So if that's what you like, I just wanted to show you something, then you know what to do. And yeah, join my cult. No, I'm just joking. Oh yeah, I might be in Tokyo again next month. So yeah, so much for being a bushman. I might just be a bug man again.